Hello, welcome to Mysa. So Mysa is a platform that connects e-commerce guys in dropshipping niche, doing e-commerce in Nigeria or in Ghana or any other African country to logistic agents. You either use it for that or you use it for your order management and product management and inventory purpose. So how it works is this: you can directly connect if you have your own logistic agent that you want to bring on board to Mysa, you can connect them directly on Mysa, add them directly to Mysa, or you just use it for your orders and delivery and product inventory management and the likes. I will show you just now. So let me sign in. So I can either for marketers you can either sign up here. You pick your full name, your email, and your password as a marketer. Then you create an account. You get an email. Then you sign up to activate your account. Then you sign up. Like for logistics, you can sign up using your business name, the business name, your phone number, the country in which you're from. So currently Mysa is operating in Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, and South Africa. So yeah, with your email and the passcode. So I'm using a marketer's account for now. I'll also show you the logistic aspect where. So let me say sign in. Sign in using my email and password. By your left side, you can see a video on how to use. This is a flow chart: getting started, order management flow, inventory stock flow, financial accounting flow, shop and marketing flow, staff and team management. So these are the features we have: the connections, the country switcher. So I will show you everything step by step. So here is where we'll be uploading any video tutorial or any video update. So you can just come into Mysa. You will see that we've uploaded a video tutorial, maybe be it on something to help marketers generally. Could be on product research, could be on a new product research tool, could be on how to use the platform itself. If there's any issue that we see that people are finding difficult to use, we upload the videos here for you guys. So it's more like the tutorial section for the platform, and if there's any video updates on marketing or anything, we upload it there for you. We send you guys email and the likes now. So yeah, so Mysa is a business management tool for e-commerce guys especially. So this is the dashboard area where there is a real-time overview of all other features on the platform, where you can see your net. Let me do, for example, so I have some populated data already. So let me do a breakdown of all that has happened. Okay, so now for example, here we have showing your failed orders, your orders, the average order value, the net revenue. You can also go to the financial summary. You see, because it's going to calculate your delivery fee as well. So you're going to see how much in delivery fees you've spent when it comes to delivery fees. You intend to add VAT to your form, so you see how much you spent in expenses. You see your total number of orders. When you're low on stock, there will be a call out. So there is this notification button that makes a notification sound for you when there is low stocks, when there is order delay, maybe another has been on your dashboard for a while, for like 2-3 days without delivery. There's going to be a notification for you on your end and on the end of logistic guys as well. So you can see your worst performing warehouse. I'll break this down. You can see your worst performing warehouses, and you can see your agent as well and how they perform. So let me go to the next two, which is in the connect section. You can see, just generate a code here. You can generate a code here, then give it to your logistic agents. Once they've signed up on their own end as well to connect to your dashboard, it's not that they will see your dashboard, but they have a dashboard ready for you. Now to connect your dashboard and that dashboard that they have on that they will have on their end, once they paste your code and on their own platform, that's the code that's going to connect to your dashboard and prepare a dashboard for you on their side as well. I don't know if you get it. So this is it now. If you say generate a code here, it's going to generate you a code. See, this is the code. So you have to make use of this code till the 15th of May 2026. So this guy say copy now and give it to a logistic agent, maybe on WhatsApp. So once the agent has signed up, what is going to happen is he's going to paste. There will be an option for him or her. You can see I have connected agents here. Connected. You can also disconnect an agent. Share again. So once the agent has paste that on their end. It's going to prepare a dashboard that is going to show your orders, your remittance. Logistic dashboard is different from the marketer's dashboard. Logistic dashboard is different from the marketer's dashboard. But any order you send to them appears directly on that particular dashboard that is meant for you. That's where. So I've shown you how to use. So this is the main area. So you can see last week, this week, last week, this month, last month. So you can do. So we have a broad filtering system that you can use to filter out orders. So you can see. So for example, so under sales we have orders, today's delivery, order setting, forms, customers, sales returns, invoice, coupons. Now, so you have a broad filtering system generally. So how this place operates is this. There will still be a video explaining each section, but this is just a broad video on how to use the platform. So we can see here you can do more actions on orders. So this order now, I can just, let me say you don't want to use logistics side of it, you just want to like have this place for inventory, have Mysa for inventory, product management, order management and the likes. Now you can just send the order to WhatsApp directly. So this is the send to WhatsApp. You can copy your details and just paste on WhatsApp. That's what we are trying to the illustrator are trying to paste on WhatsApp. That's what we're trying to cut. But in case you don't have an agent that you want to connect with your dashboard yet, you can still go with that method. So here, for example, for those that want to for those that have connected their agents to the platform, all you just need to do here, once they pasted the code on their end, you immediately see them, because in the agent section they'll be connected. You immediately see them here. So if I say to this now, then assign agent to this particular order, this particular order is going to appear for today on that agent's dashboard. So you can take more actions on a particular order. You can, for this order now, you can print invoice, you can send to WhatsApp, you can edit, you can turn off the status. So when you see confirm awaiting ship, then you can turn off the status of that particular order. Your staff can drop comments or a message on a particular order if you have staffs. So this is the comment area, they can drop comments. So this logistic report is this. Let me see if you assigned. Okay, I assigned this and you sent to your agent now. So okay, it's saying only confirm orders can be assigned to agent. Please confirm these orders first. Confirm is you've not called these agents. Sorry, you've not called these customers first. You have to call the customer, change the status of the order itself from pending to confirm. That's only when you can now send. So it's still in the pending area. That's only when you can send. Let me say I change the status of this order now to confirmed. It's going to appear in the confirmed area. Once I change it to confirmed, that's only when you can now see that confirm is 1. It's populating 1. You can now see that now that I've confirmed the order, you can see it in the confirm is showing 1. So now that I've confirmed the order is here in the confirm section. This is now when you can assign an agent, then send to a particular agent. So let me do that so you can see. So let me say I just pick this agent and I say assign agents. The order is going to move from here to awaiting because I've assigned an agent. Now you see it has moved from here to awaiting. Awaiting was 7 before, now is 8. So it's awaiting to be delivered. You can see this is the order. This is the Philip. You can see now assigned. I've assigned an agent. So this particular agent is going to see it. So when I say agent now, it could be maybe not just one agent per se, maybe a group of people that you work with, a group of third party agent that you work with that are using WhatsApp. So and you can bring them on board to Mysa. So far you don't want them to be using WhatsApp again. So once you do this to them, once you send this to them, they are going to see it immediately on their own dashboard. So this is the logistic reports, because now that we've sent it, we should be expecting a logistic report from them. That's why it's still pending. That's their own reports. Now they have to, once they move it to in transit, you will see that it's going to change to in transit. When it's delivered, It's going to change to delivered. And when it's delivered, you're going to see it's going to record on your end directly as delivered item. It's going to calculate delivery fee, because they can put delivery fee on their end, and you also can even put it on your end as well. If you want to do that yourself, you can put it on your end as well. So let me go to delivered, for example. You can see now here is written here delivered. Now delivery fee is what? 3,000. So all those calculations, you will know if you're in profit or not. All your expenses will be calculated for you on Mysa. So they're putting it on their hand. You can also put it on your hand as well for delivery fee. You will know the warehouse. So by warehouse, what I mean is this. Let me say, for example, you brought in 1,000 products from China. So you now send no, let me say you send 100 to Port Harcourt, send 100 to Abuja, send. So let me see, on this platform on Mysa, you can open for search, you can open warehouses like that. Okay, maybe Port Harcourt 100. So the calculation will be done every now and then for you. It's going to be as they are delivering. Now this one is 2 units of this product. As they deliver, if it's 100, the stock count is reading 98 for you. That's an example of what I mean by warehouse. So you can see today deliveries. So here is where you attend to orders that come in daily. Like if there's any order that comes in today, you will see them here. If there's any new order that comes in today, you will see them here every day. While the other section is the general section for all orders. It's general section for order. You can increase this. It's showing 7 out of 7. You can do more. You can go as far as 100. If you want us to do more than 100, we can also extend it for you. You can reach out to support and let us extend it, maybe to like 500 or more per page. Or for now, currently you can go as far as scrolling down as 100 before you enter the second page. So the other section is for, you have a lot of filtering to do here, and then you see a breakdown here. This is the last one. You see a breakdown here that's going to help you to know if you're in profit or not. So the form section is also is a critical part of Mysa. For example, what we do now is this. So this is how it works. You create your product, you create your category, like a normal process when you're trying to create form. You create your category, from category you create your product, from product you create your form. So the form you create on Mysa, you do all these things on Mysa. So the form you create now on Mysa, the code is going to give to you is what you paste on your website. So once you paste this thing on your website, then you are done. Now this is that form. How do you create your form? Let me show you. Click on create form. Give your form a name. So you just give your form a name. You would have create, like I said, you create a product before you create a form. So you pick your product that you've created already. Pick your product. Do you have a bumper offer for it? Just leave it. I'm selling. So it's a Nigerian product. That's why you see this here. If it's under country, you won't see it here, 7 states. You put your thank you page. That's the other successful page from your website. You put a link here. So these are the feeds to toggle. The one that you want to be required, the one you don't want to be required. Like for example, the email address is not required. If I don't want it to show, I toggle it off. So products, I want to display your product quantity is in drop down radio buttons. So styling, so what do you want? Is it, you want payment before delivery, where you use the form, and once they click on order now, it directs them to make payment directly, immediately, or you want to do the normal payment on delivery process for e-commerce. So you can use your pay stack of after to receive money payment before delivery, or just go with pay on delivery. That's common to most e-commerce or dropshippers in Nigeria and in Ghana as well. Settings, this is where you can toggle your VAT stuff, or if you don't want to add VAT, as a business person, you can just have calculated that to the amount you are selling, or make it plain to them. Then toggle it on, and it's going to be on the form. So and you click on, after you're done with that, you click on create form. So it's going to generate a code for you. So you can just copy. For example, this is one of my during testing. So you copy, then you paste that code on your website. You can see live preview as well. If you want to see a live preview, you paste that code on your website. You can this one is if you want to do that manually. So that's it about that. You can see your customers here. You can see your customers here as well. It's just a section where you can see all your customers deliver. Not as intense like the other section. You can just see all of them here. and you can filter them out by states and by their other status. You can filter them out and see and know what's going on in your business. So this is for returns, if there's any returns. So this is for invoice. You can just invoice. So this invoice you can also send to logistic, can have them and just from their end, maybe the customer is demanding for invoice. So there's a section where you, as a business person, as a marketer using this platform, there's a section where you design your own invoice. The template is already there. You just need to put your name, your logo, or you do create from scratch. But we have some templates for you. Let me show you. So once you go to settings, you see invoice setting, design your own invoice yourself. So you can see you're just meant to put your logo, your name, your company name, your tagline, your phone number, and none of this is compulsory. So you can just put what you're cool with, your company's address, your tax, RC number, or you can just pick any of these templates and it's going to be perfect. So this is where you set up your invoice. So there, any order that comes in, automatically there's an invoice for it. Like straight up, you don't need to write it yourself. There's an invoice for it. And logistic agents have all these things as well. Like when it comes to invoice, so they can, when maybe the customer is requesting, they can generate it from their hand, and so that's that about that. So under purchase, this is where you see what you're purchasing. You're bringing in goods from China. This is where to add them. This is where to add them to know, or let me say you have you source locally. If you source locally, this is where you can add them. So you're just doing all this to know what's going on with your business. Because if you're not doing this, you won't know your numbers. I hope you get it. If you're not doing this, you know your numbers. So this is for you bringing goods in now. You can add purchase. Create a warehouse. Maybe I'll still explain the warehouse aspect. So just create a purchase. Okay, you've bought 1,000 units of spoons from China. Just add it here as purchase. Add it here, 1,000. So you created a purchase that, okay, now you have this product. So on that shop now. So this is for the last year, the subscription model. This is not free. This is not with the free plan. So this is for, with this you won't need to go to WordPress again. So that's just it. Let me say that with this feature you need to go to WordPress again, because everything you need to do is here. You can create your website here. You can. So this is a page builder, a sales page builder. Mind you, anything you do, this, once you subscribe, once you sign up, you have no one is seeing your stuff except your staffs. You can add staff and you can pick what you want them to see. So this is staff users. So we get there. So let me just, so this is just, with this you don't need to, you have tracking code manager. You can have your tracking code to monitor your sales. You can shorten URL as well. So there's a lot you can do. There's ad spend tracker as well. So with this page feature, you need to go to WordPress, but it's for the topmost subscription plan. Doesn't come with let me say I want to edit. So you can see it's a page. It's a comprehensive page builder, your tagline, your store name, blah blah. So it's a comprehensive page builder can add different blocks. I want to add. You can preview. You can ask AI to score the page you've built, and you save your build. And once you've done that, it's going to. So we have two models. We have the custom domain where you put your custom domain, or you just, maybe you're testing a product. Yeah, you're testing a product. You can just make do of the /Mysa domain, but you can also add. So this is, you see, domain setting. You can add custom domain analysis. You can unpublish. You can duplicate. You can do a lot of stuff. You can do any AI analysis, just to score your website, what you've built, if it's reasonable enough, if it's going to convert enough. So this is inventory. So you can see inventory is talking about total stock, what you have in stock, your active product, low stock alert, stock activity, your underperformers. So these are for warehouse. When I say underperforming, let me say you have you sent 100 units of a product to Port Harcourt. Or let me say you send it to Accra, and while you send other 100 to Abuja, another maybe 100 to Tema, and delivery there. You are sending others there, but delivery is not balancing up with the numbers of orders you're sending, then it's going to record it as underperforming, because it's the warehouse is giving a less than 50% delivery rate. So you can manage them and you can view the report here as well. So this is under warehouse that is performing. At least see this one is saying 4 or 6 orders, got delivered. At least that's more than 50%. So that means 60 orders was sent to this warehouse. By using the word warehouse, it's just like the way I explained. So 60% was sent to. So some you can also, instead of using warehouse, you can see it as agents, logistic agents that you work with. Let me say now you have an agent in Abuja, you have an agent also in Port Harcourt. You give them 10 units of products, and you send 10 units of products. You send 10 orders to each of them. So let me say this one had delivered 8. The first person delivered 8 or 7, for example. While the other person delivered 2 or 3. I believe you should get it by now. And one is performing, one is underperforming. So you have to check in to see what's wrong with this particular underperformer. You see your low stock product as well. You see your out of stock here. You see your feed warehouses here. You can take quick actions from the templates here. You can take quick action from product trans. You can take quick actions. So you can also switch countries. Let me see, if I switch countries now, you see that the data here is going to change. You can change. These are just minor features. You can change team. You can change team to see your stores. You can change team. Have a dark team kind of stuff. Yeah, that's about that. So you can see 5 active products, like we saw at the inventory dashboard. So you can see this one, low stock is below the number. So you set a system where the platform, Mysa platform, alerts you. Your own Mysa platform alerts you if you've gone below the stock limit you set. So you're the one who is going to set it. And once your item go below this quantity, there should be a low stock alert. I hope you get it. So that's how it's going to work. So after you've done categories, you can see here next we have categories, right? You add products. How do you add products? Okay, let's pick the country, put the product name, product description. This is why you would have done category before creating a product. So from there, does this product have a vision? You just say no. If it does, you can put yes, and we have a different stuff. But let me say no. So once you're done with that, you set your cost, just the quantity of items you have. It here is not going to reflect yet until you go to stock adjustments to fix it, because stock adjustments is where you fix the total number of items you have for that particular product. So here is just for you to create the product and put your selling price. This is for digital products, so you can ignore if you're not selling digital products. Low stock alert quantity, you can see it here. Low stock alert quantity. Low stock alert quantity. You set it for you and for your agents. Let me say you sent an item to Gombe or Kumasi. You sent 50 to your agents for this product, and you can just put it that once the item goes below 20, there should be a low stock alert for agents, so you can send another one to them before they get out of stock. I hope you get it now. So you can send another one to them before they get out of stock. You can put an email here to receive the alert. You can put an email here, so you're also going to be getting email on that. So this one is for you. This one is for when an item you sent an agent has gone below particular number you set. Why this one is for your own stock. I hope you get it. This one is for your own stock. Once total item itself has gone below a particular, you have 1,000 units and you set it at okay. Once this item is below 100 or has gotten to 100, there should be a trigger to alert you, receive email and alerts now to know. So you won't be doing manual calculations yourself. The system is going to alert you, so you can now add product. So like I said, you create category, you add product. Then after you've added your product, you create your form. So you can see these are the products here, these are the cost, my selling price, the cost. So you're going to do this for the system to be able to calculate if you're making profit. Because it's going to calculate your delivery as well. Once you input your delivery, like I said, so you're going to calculate if you're making profit. Are you only making profit, or are you just breaking even? Or are you even losing money? So that's why you're going to put it too. You're just creating a system to help you calculate to manage your business very well. So the next one here is categories. So add category, you can see add category, you can add category here. This one is just a simple put the category name you want to. You leave this place, there is not a subcategory, so just leave it empty and put your description if you have any active. Is the product active? Just once you're done with that, that's all for that. Here is where you do, once you've added category and you've added product, here is where you do stock. the stock count for that particular product. Let me show you. Let me try to create a product so you can see. Let me say the product name is spoon, and let me see spoon. Let me put it on the home tools, and I say I'm selling at 20,000. That's the cost price rather. Let me put my cost price 20,000, and I'm selling at 40,000 per piece. So I will leave this one for now. Let me just see. Okay, let me put an email to receive an email. You add the product. I can see spoon is here automatically, but the stock is not reading yet. So if I come here under stock adjustment and new adjustment, select the product spoon, the warehouse. Let me see, warehouse means I have explained warehouse. Which of the warehouse houses the spoon products? Are they in Lagos? Am I sending it out from Lagos? So let me just say Lagos for example. Am I sending the item house from Lagos to other locations? If it's Lagos, just put Lagos. So it's addition, right? So let me add let me say I brought in 300 units. Either I brought in 300 units from China or I purchased from a local supplier. So I'll just create adjustments. So this is our new stock now. Once I click on approve, because you have to approve it. Once I click on now, it has been approved, right? So if I go back to products and I refresh, spoon should have 300. So you can see now the stock for spoon is 300 after I've done the stock adjustment. So that's how the platform works. So category, products, then you go to stock to fix your stock adjustment to fix your stocks. Then from there you create your form. So after that, once you create your form, you get your copy, you get your code for your form. That's all. Just paste it on your website and platform does everything for you. When it comes to that aspect, then you can now go further by connecting to agents using the connector feature here. So this section is for low stock alerts or low stock alerts. So alert, you can see alert per agent, per warehouse, per the user number. So you can always add, once you buy, you can see your stock history, the ones you've added. So the ones you've added to the agents, from which agent in particular. So once you buy new stock, you can always go to your stock adjustment to add. Let me say you've got an alert now. Where do you go to? Go here to add addition. If there's damage, you do damage, you subtract it, so it's going to do the calculations for you. Correction, you can also just correcting, maybe you made a mistake. So that's that about that. So once you buy new stocks, you can always go there to add. So from 300 now, let me say I buy is now, let me say, okay, I got it to 100, and 100 is the low stock alert stock. I got a new purchase of, let me say 1,000. So by the time I add 1,000 to it, this quantity is going to turn to 1,100. So from stock history, you can see all the addition. You can see the warehouses. So these are warehouse work, delivery zones. We have your office. Let me say you have your office in Lagos, or you have your office in Accra. How many of these spoon do you have in your office? You input it. Blah blah blah. The office is where Lagos are. You put Lagos, put your office, So that's where all the orders will be. You've brought in this item already from maybe China or from a supplier. You brought it to your office, maybe 1,000 units of spoon, for example. So it's going to record. So now feed warehouses you can either go to feed warehouses or just go directly to delivery zones. I hope you get it. You can either go from office to delivery zones or feed warehouses. So the idea of feed warehouses is you have a particular region serving some other regions, some other states. Let me say, what you do is, for twisting your delivery, what you do is this. You have 1,000 units of a particular product. You send 300 to Abuja to handle the old notes for you. From Abuja now, you now be sending, maybe for example, I don't know if that is how you operate. I'm just giving a scenario. From Abuja, you send 300, you send another 300 to Port Harcourt to handle the south for you, and maybe on the southeast. And from Port Harcourt now, you send 10 to a particular agent in Mysa, 40 to another agent in Asaba. And from Abuja, when you send 20 to Nasarawa, to an agent in, maybe 20 to an agent in Kaduna. So all those stuff. So that's what feed warehouses mean. Why for delivery zone is just like you're working directly with delivery persons. So you can always add for this one as well. You can always add you can see this is a stock. You want to allocate that particular delivery company or agent. Maybe they are in Mysa. You just put the place. I'll just put it and you create the warehouse, put their phone number, you create the warehouse. So it's going to assign that particular stuff to them. And while for delivery zones, you can add a zone, just so let me try and fill it up so you guys can see. Let me say PH, let me put Port Harcourt, put the person's number 081. Let me say I'm sending 200 to these rivers. And create yours. You see, so automatically created here 200 units. So now I've not sent anything to this person, so that's why this place is reading 0. So I have to send. So the reason why this one is not populating is because I have to transfer. So I do that from stock transfer. So you transfer from stock, so that's when it's going to populate. Let me say you come here this particular date. You have to have a date when to transfer these things. Spoon, for example, from location, this is your head office in Lagos, 300 in stock. The transfer location I'm sending to PH as the feed warehouse, not the office warehouse. This is the office warehouse, which is from location. This is the feed warehouse. So what am I transferring? I'm transferring 200, right? So I create transfer, and once the person receives, you're transferring from Lagos to Abuja. So once the person receives, your staff or yourself just initiate that the person has received. So once the person received and it is confirmed that it's 200 units, so that person now owns that person now carries 200 units of your product. You come now to Spoon, you can see 200. It has populated to 200. I hope you get it now. So this person has one product with him or her in this warehouse with 200 units of this particular product. This person has 4 products with him. You can see this is a breakdown of this total 181. This person has 250 of this product, 197 of another product. So that's how you're going to know. So once you create those, you can either use this as your agent if you have self-delivery agents in different states, or you have warehouse method that I talked about. So once they keep delivering, these things will be calculating itself. The system will doing the deductions and everything itself for you. So you either use that feed warehouse option, or you use the zone, option. So that's that about that. Expenses is meant for you to calculate what you're spending money on. And you can create you can add a category. So once you go to you can add a category. Okay, what are the things you're spending money on? You put them here. Advertising, the content creation and like. So all this deduction we've made, you can see now. So this one is we are going to work on automatic model very soon, but it's currently still a manual process for this. But you have to add the expenses just to have if you have staffs. I believe this should be a minor thing to be done that can be done by them. So just to add the expenses, so at the end of the day, you're not using Excel. You're just it's more like a drag and drop tool. You're not using Excel to do all these things. The system is calculating it for you. So you can also see other features here where you can see this accounting, the gross revenue, the delivery fees, the net after all the fees. This the net. You can see your VAT here. You can see all the expenses here. You can add this for where you can add your account and see what's going on. So let me go to profit and loss. That's it. Now here you can see here to pick. Let me pick from January. Just the last 6 months. So let me just do last 6 months. So you can see. So this profit and loss. There's a statement here. Net profit is in green. So I'm in profit. This is the gross. Then the total number of delivery fee. The total number of money spent on ads. This is the revenue. This is my profit. So you can see the key performance metrics here, where we have a total number of deliveries 7. The average order value, there's a gross margin, the net margin. So you can see that you are still in profit even after all your deductions, after advertisement deduction and after delivery fee deduction. So expenses is where you add all those things. So it's just going to pick some stuff from expenses itself. You can add, maybe you have content creation that you're spending money on, just put it there. It's monthly, just put it there. Put it under create an expense category, then input them under expenses. So you get your profit and loss as well. You can see your top selling state. You can see your top selling state here. Let me do this here. Top selling states. You can see them here. Lagos, 20 total orders you can see delivered. So you can see a lot here when it comes to Lagos is the top selling state currently. Why they received total number of orders 10 and they delivered 3. Why this one received 4, delivered 2. You can see 25%, 20%. So you can see the top selling state here. You can also see your top selling product. Also see your top selling products when it comes to this feature. This here. So total number of orders for this product we have 6. Quantity sold we have 21. The worth in amount. So you can see the worth here. You can see that is in blue. 3 was cancelled, and this is the worth of the cancelled item. You can see that this is a top selling product, followed by this. How many orders? 11. So this is based on quantity, not the amount sold now, the quantity of items that was delivered. So this is based on the quantity of items that was delivered. So you can see all the math here. If you have order bumps, like bump order, you can also see the top upsells for the year, or top bump offer. So we have five active products currently here, and you can see based on the quantity sold, not the amount sold, quantity sold. You can see what's going on with your. So you can see also, you can also see your top customers here. So this person bought other ones and bought something of value of 400k value. So you can see your top customers here. You're having this because you can always reach out to people. So that's why we have the WhatsApp marketing, email marketing for those that drop their email. You have this SMS marketing. So that's what you do in this section. You can always follow up with your customers. Just know recurring customers are what keeps business running. So this is your inventory report. This is your inventory report. You can see all your products, your cost price and everything. You can also see your expense report. So lastly, before I end this session, this session will be broken down into different videos where because this is going now to an hour, where you can see different the total breakdown of each features, so you can maximize them. This will also be uploaded though for those that don't mind going through everything at once. So let me go to team so you can. So let me just before that let me go to Mysa here. So this Mysa here is just meant to give you. It's meant to give you insights on maybe anything is going on with your business. You need insights on what to do. Maybe a particular product is underperforming, a particular warehouse or delivery agent is underperforming. So instead of what to do, you can just stuff you need. For example, now I click on sales, right, and that's generated an insight for me. So from here you can get you can know what's going on. You know what's really going on with your business. So this particular insight is under sales. You can see the key metrics and performance assessments. Delivery and collection rate 0% against Nigerian, cash on delivery industry benchmark of 45% for delivery and 90% for collection. Mysa is currently so it's going to give you a breakdown on how your business is doing. So that's for Mysa AI. And you can ask for insight on all areas and not just the sales. You can ask for insight on all the areas now. You can ask specific, can be specific when it comes to the features. That's how we have all these here. Now back to teams and operation. Here we have staff users. You can see you can add a staff. So your staff dashboard are always different. Your staff dashboard are always different because you are the one who is going to give them role and access. You're the one who's going to give them role and access. The screen is the features you want them to have access to. the features you want them to have access to. I hope you get it. So there are different roles you can assign to your maybe finance, ops manager, call center, and just then you have the viewer. So you have all the roles here. So you are the one who is going to give them, limit them on how they are to have their own seat. You don't want them to see. If it's just the sales section you want them to have access to, that's what they are going to have access. That's what they're going to have access to. You don't want them to see all this inventory, all this, or you want a particular person just to see. You can do all this in this section. So you can also do commissions as well here. Commissions. You can have your commission. So you can, once you are creating a staff portfolio, you can set the commission you want to assign to each of them once they attain. I don't know how you run your business, or when they attend to a particular order or product, or maybe let me say this staff, one of your staff is covering a particular region or state, or is handling a particular product. So you can set commission based on that for that particular staff. You can set commission based on that. You can see commission for some other staff users. You can see I'm trying to just show you by editing one of the staff. Sales target, you can set a sales target for the person. You can set a commission. This is the commission type. Here you want it to be percentage of fixed amount. So you can decide to activate only after meeting sales target. You can set maybe commission. You can set it maybe 200 naira on every item they deliver. Maybe the person is a customer rep, you can set it to 200. So the system calculates based on that. Maybe it's a particular product, and based on that, the system calculates and help you to know the commission that that particular staff is going to be receiving at the end of the month. So you can this is the salary section. So this is where you give them permissions, where you can toggle off and toggle on what you want them to have access to. You can just enable all, which I won't advise, or just pick a particular one you want them to have access to, maybe the other section, and that's all. So that's it for that. So you can select a category for them. Is it customer support staff, sales agents, warehouse manager, accountants, to have access to the accounting section, the marketing manager for the SMS marketing, WhatsApp marketing, and the email marketing section. You have an admin that probably has access to everything. A customer support staff, sales agent have access to the sales and other section. The warehouse manager for inventory purposes and products purposes. So different categories are here for you. So you can create, put their email, put their name. So once you do this, you now give them what you want them to log in with. You send it to them. So you've gotten their mail already. You would have gotten their mail already. So input their mail there. So once they go to Mysa and input that details, they don't need to go and sign up. You would have gotten their email and maybe the password they want to use, or create the password yourself for them. Input it on Mysa when you're setting up their account. When you're setting up their accounts, you input it on Mysa for them. You can see it here. Add a new staff user. So put their mail and their password for them. So staff name, and this is staff email address. So once you've done that, the system would know what it wants them to have access to. Do that here as well. So once you've done that, they're not signing up afresh. They're just meant to just sign with what is given to them. And once they sign in, they have access to the particular screens you want them to have access to. And that's all.